Hello, welcome back to Mac Music Review. Before I jump into the review, just want to say, as I always do, that there's going to be stuff down in the description for this video. You're going to see what albums I'm reviewing next. You're going to see the albums that I've already reviewed, and how to request an album and all that good stuff, how the channel works. All that's down here. Just read the description if you're interested more about the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the fourth studio album by the Afters. This one is called Life is Beautiful. This is the Afters' fourth album, but their second commercially successful album. Their album released before the album I reviewed earlier, released before this. Their third studio album was called Light Up the Sky, and it had two popular songs. It had the title track, Light Up the Sky, and Lift Me Up. And this album has two popular songs, two big hits on Christian radio. They're the first track, Every Good Thing, and the song Broken Hallelujah. I think it's the fourth song on the album. It's the third song on the album. I don't want to retake that. We're going to keep it. That one's good. Out of the Afters' newer material, they've been doing, like 10-track albums, like Light Up the Sky, the album released before this, had 10 songs. The album after this, called Live On Forever, has only 10 songs. It's even shorter than Light Up the Sky. But this album has 12 songs. So they're kind of expanding their length, going for a little bit more content for this album, aiming for a little bit more material for the fans, or for more money, I guess. The sound and tone of this album is basically has two different tones that it bounces between. Some of it is extremely bright, extremely upbeat, just ethereal. I don't know if I'm using that word correctly. I think that's the right word. But just extremely bright and happy. And some of it is very somber and very slow. The two sounds you're going to hear on this thing are, on the slow songs, you're going to hear a lot of piano. Just kind of like piano ballads with some guitars and extra stuff thrown in. And then you're going to hear the super upbeat songs have, guitar and stuff, but they also have a lot of synths, and they have a lot of modern sounding elements. This album was released in 2013, and it already sort of hopping on the modern sound train, doing the kind of modern elements in the music. Some of the biggest, brightest songs on this album are Every Good Thing, and then you have Moments Like This, Breathe In, Breathe Out. These songs have tons of synths and electronic elements, not super heavy-handed, but definitely noticeable, and just to give them a very bright, really just bright, upbeat feel. Some of the slower songs on this album are the hit Broken Hallelujah, and then Find Your Way, and especially the song Believe, in parentheses, Waiting for an Answer. These songs have a much more somber tone. Broken Hallelujah and Believe are about waiting and doubt and just not fully trusting in God, and saying about being a Christian in really hard times and just holding on to your faith. And yeah, they're just a big, stark contrast to the more upbeat songs on the record. Now, how is this record? What is the quality of this record? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it a step up or down from Light Up the Sky, or is it like just as good / bad? Musically, this record is a big step up for the Afters. In this record, Light Up the Sky was just kind of a blend of just kind of, half-hearted, half interesting, forgettable music for the most part, with some inspiring lyrics thrown in. But this thing actually has a sound. Like I said, this has some defining sounds. The piano ballads are very, memorable. They stand out. You like the Afters piano ballads. When you think of the Afters, I think of this. And then you have songs and then you have, the more upbeat, synthy kind of stuff, like Every Good Thing, especially Breathe In, Breathe Out, which are very distinctive and very, enjoyable. These songs, actually, the piano and the upbeat and the lower tempo and the downbeat songs on this album all sound pretty good. Musically, this record is pretty solid. Lyrically, this album is a little bit safe. You're going to hear a lot of the topics you've already heard on your Christian radio, on Christian contemporary music radio. You're going to hear stuff, you're going to hear messages you've heard before, but somehow these lyrics, these messages are a little bit great. they're a little bit beautiful. The song Every Good Thing has a really great message that I feel like is really easy to forget. I feel like in this day and age, in our society, Christians just, we get bogged down by stuff. Stuff makes us feel bad. We're kind of caught up in, political stuff, and that's all very cliche to say, but, a lot of times we forget to be thankful. We forget about all the good things in life, and that all the good things in this life come from God, and they're all blessings from Him. And this song just reminds you of that. It's a really great message to have in your life. It's a really great thing to hear, that every good thing, think about the good things and how they're all from God and that we should be thankful for them. Honestly, and the music works really great with this message. Honestly, really fun, enjoyable song. The title track, Life is Beautiful, basically it's very ambitious, but it tries to show you, to convince you that life is beautiful by pointing at all the beautiful things in life. I don't have the lyrics with me right here, but honestly, this song it kind of is beautiful. The lyrics are very pretty and upbeat and happy, and just this is a kind of a beautiful song. That's the best word to describe this song. It's pretty good. Believe and Broken Hallelujah basically have the same message, but it is a good message, and the story in the song is well told about doubting, about holding on to your faith when it's really hard, and this is a legitimately encouraging, uplifting song that can really make you feel good. Honestly, it's uplifting. It's a successfully uplifting song that really doesn't sound bad either. The music is not bad. And for this, I've been handpicking songs that I like. I've been handpicking ones that I think are particularly good. But honestly, the consistency on the record is pretty good. The lyrical consistency and musical consistency. This thing is 12 good tracks. Honestly, if there are only 2 songs that are not fantastic, they'd be the songs Moments Like This. Moments Like This basically sounds like Breathe In, Breathe Out, but less enjoyable, less good. And then Love Is in the Air. It's kind of an out-of-place love song. It's not terrible, but lyrically, it's definitely not as good as the other songs on the record. And still, besides that, there's a good amount of consistency on this record in terms of music, in terms of strong music and lyrics. I am going to give this record 4 stars out of 5. Honestly, good music, pretty good music. Really uplifting, encouraging lyrics and messages. And it's consistent. The quality on this record is consistent. You have consistently uplifting tunes, consistently solid music, some really great music. I absolutely love the song Breathe In, Breathe Out. It just sounds amazing. I still love this song. I don't listen to most of this record because I don't listen to a ton of Christian contemporary music, but I love that song, and I have that on my phone, and I just love that song. It's really great. Honestly, pretty solid Christian contemporary music album. What did you think of this record? What did you think? What do you think of the hit songs on this record? What do you think of the afters? What do you think of this car? Is it a good car? Should I buy another one? I'm not going to buy another one. I like this car a lot. But, I don't know. How's your day been? How are you doing, man? How are you doing? That's going to be it for this video. If you want to request... If you want to request a video, you can. If you want to request an album you want to see reviewed, you can look at the description and just do that request. Have a good day, person watching this video. Have a good one.